Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I was about to button this saw up. It may seem like I'm kind of doing a rush job on it. I kind of am. I kind of need to get it out of the way. Dino Joe had asked if there was any free port. There's not on this particular setup, but you know, you may move it to a different set of cases and end up with a nightmare, but you should be able to see the Sharpie mark on the bottom of that. That was at top dead center and marking it at the bottom of the exhaust port. So, you know, if a man wanted to throw this in a lathe and take 40 or 50 thou out of the band and off of the base to get a little better timing number, you could do that. But intake timing's already horrible and needs JB welded anyway, so you know, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, I guess, but I'm not going to sit and do it by sanding. It'd just take forever, and, you know, it just wouldn't be as right as it would be doing it the right way in a lathe. Didn't really do much to the exhaust port. As you can see, we polished it. I didn't even go as far as I would normally go because I know I'll probably be back into this thing. Transfers, I just kind of went into cartridge roll, just put my texture on them that I like. It's smooth, but it's not, you know, mirror smooth or anything. It does have a texture. It's like 60 grit, you know, if you failed of a piece of 60 or 80 grit sandpaper, you know, that's kind of the way my ports feel, but, you know, maybe not that extreme. I have raised the uppers quite a bit. Intake port, kind of the same deal. I went in and corrected a few things I didn't like. There's still some stuff in it I didn't like. Like I said last night, it kind of looks like it was molded off of something that was ported already, and it just some stuff there that I normally don't do or wouldn't do. There's like a big lump here in the front, kind of like where, I don't know, I'll go around a lot of the times and kind of try to break this edge back, but, you know, it's not to an extreme. When I first started porting, I thought everything needed hogged out, but I learned pretty quick that your dang intake boot covers most of that, and, you know, you're just killing port velocity, but there's like a hump in here, and I'm afraid to try to flatten it out. I don't really want to cut through. It'd be cutting pretty thin, I think, so we'll just leave it. What else? I think I covered everything. We decked the base a little bit. Didn't have to do a lot, but you should see this thing running before I ever show this, but just kind of wanted, you know, to show what little bit of work I done to it and, you know, the game plan on it. But like I said, that intake port needs epoxied up. Timing on this thing's just horrible. 168 on the exhaust, 170 on the intake, and that is total duration. Gonna end up with, we'll say 26, 27 degrees of blowdown. That's still a little higher than I normally like, but I've moved them quite a bit already, and the cylinder don't port bad. One of you guys had said the Nika cylinder, these would chip and flake. Get you some diamond cutters. They cut slower, but if you're on really hard plating, it'll keep it from flaking and chipping away. Or, you know, some of the really, really cheap cylinders flake really easy. Just give that a try. You can buy like a whole set of them at Harbor Freight, I think, for 15 bucks or something. Has more in it than you'll ever use. Yeah, just give that a try if you're having problems with plating, flaking, and chipping off. We've all been there and done it, and, you know, everybody finds their own way to do stuff, I guess. But anyway, I'll quit running my mouth, and hopefully you guys see this thing running before you see this video.